Hey everyone! I've just been kind of doing everything, trying to get everything ready. After I said that I got my car fixed last night, I now realize it doesn't have any low beams. I went to see Brave last night, which is a really good movie. You should go see it. Pixar's doing very well with their stuff, even for a female protagonist. My friend Haley, who earlier videos, idiotwithcookbooks.blog.com. I have to say that apparently every time I mention her now, and everyone should go check her out because she's a wonderful person. She said she didn't like the accents, but it was very understandable, except for the parts where it was just made to be ununderstandable. And there's you'll know what I'm talking about if you go see it. But my low beams don't work, so I was like blinding everyone as I went there. It was just like my eyes. I can imagine, like, this guy was, like, flashing me his high beams, and I was like, I know I don't have low beams right now. So, yes. But I'm doing number 53 today, and trying, again, disclaimer, I'm trying to review a song, or I guess an album. It's, what is this? This is Shooting Star EP. I don't know what EP stands for. My musical experience stems from playing handbells and piano for, like, 2 years of my life. Handbells continuously. I still play handbells. But that's about the extent of it. Speaking of handbells, though, I did get a booklet of solo songs for handbells, since I might be doing stuff with church downtown this summer, doing some handbells with them, because I like to keep up with that 'cause it's such a wonderful instrument, I feel. But this one is Owl City's new EP, Shooting Star. I was debating whether to do this one or not, and then I heard that he had done a song with Carly Rae Jepsen, who is the girl from Call Me Maybe. That song that's just everywhere right now. In fact, YouTube Trends, which is one of the blogs I keep up with, like keeps putting it like they have like 3 posts about it now. And just it's amazing how well that song is doing. And I heard it for the first time, and I was like, this is kind of catchy. And then I kept hearing it everywhere, and by the end of it now, I'm just like, Call Me Maybe. But it's a really good song, and she knows catchy. Like, I feel like she's gonna be like a catchy person when it comes down to it. But they just tacked EP on there. I don't know what that means. I'm pretty sure it means we didn't have time to make another album, but here's a few songs we want to release during the summer, while songs are really going to be bought up to be played on tracks and all that sort of stuff. Again, I can't get lighting right. But I heard that one. It's called Good Time, or Good... Oh, goodness, I'm already forgetting. Good Time, featuring Carly Rae Jepsen. And she knows catchy. And it's nothing really grandiose either. It's just, because it's not out on iTunes yet, to the best of my knowledge. It could be as of posting this. But it has something to it. Just that it's always a good time. It has just some note stuff in there that I really liked. And it's really a dance jam right now. I've been listening to it. Owl City is one of the people who I always feel like flies under the radar and tries not to make any huge waves, but always produces like really well crafted stuffed songs. But he came out with Dementia first, which is a song I've been following his channel on YouTube. He came out with like Dementia featuring Mark Hoppus, who's a bassist who I had never really heard of, and then he made like a college humor video after this, so he must be promoting something. I couldn't hear a bass in there, so I was like, is he a bassist? What's he doing in there? But it's a great song, except there's no B section, to the best of my knowledge. Like, usually songs have an A and a B section in it, so it usually goes, the typical song will just go A, B, A. In sections, and it just keeps going like that. Another song that it does that is Broken Hearted by Carmen, where I think that song almost has like a little B section at the end, like that little riff at the end, I can't sing it off the top of my head, it's just like different from the rest of the song, and like I was like, if you put that earlier in the song, I would just be in love with the rest of that song. But it's a good song, great. I wouldn't say it's a great song, I probably said that earlier, but it's a good song, and go check it out. And then the rest of his album, he has Shooting Star next, which is, I call it a Katy Perry firework knockoff, but Katy Perry probably knocked that off from somewhere else. No offense to Katy Perry, I love her music. It's just like that song, that kind of inspirational jam is just being reworked and reworked. over and over just to make money. And I mean, they're good songs and they're catchy and they'll be played remixed. Skrillex will do something with it. Speaking of which, I don't want any posts of Skrillex on the bottom of this, because I have gotten posts after I got like 5 posts on my Facebook wall, or not my Facebook, but just direct messages to me of Skrillex remixes of the circus thing from Madagascar 3 after I did that review, and I was like, oh my god, this is, like, it's an interesting little like thing to hear, but it's nothing really special. And like, I'm just like, he must work himself to the bone, because he always has like 10 different things coming out. And I mean, I can't remix a song, but he has the talent to just like keep doing that just over and over and over. So like, thumbs up to him. Skrillex is just amazing. Not that I listen to a lot of his stuff, but the more I listen to it, the more I'm impressed with what he does. Then Gold is the next track on that, and it's one of those, I call it a skipping song, where it's almost like they were like, let's take a record and then make it skip, and it'll sound great, and all the kids will love it. But it's not catchy, it's just, it's the one song that's just, they were like, throw it on there and then we'll charge a bit extra for the CD. It's very bland, song, so if you want to save like 99 cents on iTunes, just don't buy that song, because it's not worth it. And then Take It All Away, which is, I've been listening to that just over and over on my iPod. Although I will say, due to English language, it does almost sound like he's, at some point, instead of saying, you take it all away, like breaking up with someone, instead of that he says, you take it all the way, as though she's having sex with him. Which, you know, nothing wrong with that, but, you know, if you read it that way, the song really becomes like this totally different song that I just think is really interesting to hear. But it's a really kind of somber song in a way, like if you listen to it, and it's about like a breakup, but the whole time you're like, yeah, and it's just this really weird mix that I haven't seen in the song since maybe, oh goodness, the last song that I got that was kind of like that was maybe a Mika song, I want to say like Toy Boy, because it's just this right mix of like it's almost creepy in a sense, where it's like this kind of upbeat tempo and stuff, and then you really listen to the lyrics and it's just like this dystopian, like just down, like melodramatic sort of thing. But yeah, so I've been listening to this over and over and over, so go out, buy it, or don't pirate it though, because music industries will be all over you for that, you know. But yeah, you can just go check them out on YouTube if you want. People post them on YouTube all the time. And I've been listening. That's how I've been listening to Good Times with Carly Rae Jepsen. I'm just gonna keep saying your name, Carly Rae Jepsen. JEPSEN. I'm almost saying, no, it's JEPSEN. Oh goodness, how do we spell her last name? It's not that hard. It's JEPSEN. Good. I was thinking it was SON for some reason. But yeah, I just keep listening to it on YouTube until it's going to come out on the iTunes. I don't know why I'm pointing at my computer. I have YouTube up right now. But I do have iTunes on my computer, as do most people. But yeah, it's a really good song. Go listen to them all, because they're really fun to hear. So I'll try to put some pictures of stuffs here. I'm trying to get more not really interactive, because I don't have enough internet right now to put the annotations in. So at some point in the future, you're just going to see a huge like wash of annotations come up. It's probably as soon as I get Wi-Fi here, because I just have it like very, very sluggish at the moment. But I'm working on it. Dang it. And we'll see. So yeah, go check everything out, and I'll put links to any relevant information in the description, including, I guess I'll post a link to something from Carly Rae Jepsen to compare it with. I just got the hiccups. So until then, see ya!